What's up, guys? SirAllAboutMusic here. And, yeah, about 9 hours ago, I walked out of a local venue here in Columbia, Mojo's. My body numb as fuck, and my ears ringing. I had just got out of the Black Lips show. I went to see the Black Lips last night. They were here in Columbia, and, what can I say except that it was fucking awesome. Before we actually get to the Black Lips, I want to talk about the opening bands, because the opening bands were really cool. And there are links to their respective MySpace pages in the description box, and I recommend you guys go check them out. The first band was a local Columbia band, Monte Carlos, and they were really cool. They were really like rockabilly influenced, you know, old school rock and roll, a lot of shuffle rhythm going on there. And the guitar player was one of the, oh man, he was so good. Just the greasiest, sleaziest solos. Just so greasy. They were awesome. They were fantastic. Really a really good fit for the Black Lips. You know, really upbeat, really fast, really jumpy, really energetic. So yeah, they were really awesome. They were kind of awkward on stage a little, not while they were performing, but you know they didn't. They even said at one point, "We don't have shit to say," you know, no stage banter. And I talked to them afterwards, and they were really cool guys. So go check out their MySpace page and see what you guys think. And if you like if you like what you hear, and you have a MySpace account, be sure to leave a comment on their wall saying SirAllAboutMusic sent you. The next opening band is from, you know, I can't remember, it's not important. They were called Box Elders, and they were a weird, really interesting band. They were like a punked out version of the Beach Boys, is the best I can describe them. They kind of had that laid-back beach sound, but it was you know, again, it was really fast, it was really energetic, and it had a real punk energy to it. And the coolest thing was the drummer. The drummer would drum, right? He would be drumming, and then he would like stick one stick in his mouth, and while he was still drumming, he'd play the keyboards with one hand. So he'd be drumming with one hand, and then playing the fucking keyboards with the other. That blew me away. That takes practice. That takes talent. That was totally amazing. Beyond belief amazing. So yeah, that was really cool. And the keyboard was cool for 90% of the time, but another 10% it was kind of cheesy. It kind of made it sound like The Little Mermaid. But yeah, they were awesome. The link to their MySpace page is down there, and they were rad as fuck. I mean, go check them out. And again, if you have a MySpace account and you like what you hear, be sure to leave a comment on their page saying SirAllAboutMusic sent you. And then the Black Lips came on. And the Black Lips are notorious for having insane shows. They get, you know, they will strip down to just bare ass naked. They've urinated on the crowd before. They will just, you know, their shows are legendary for rude stage antics. And I was a little nervous about that, but I was also really excited. But the fact is, nothing happened. They didn't really do anything, you know, insane. It was a good show. I'm not saying it was a bad show, but they didn't really, you know, just freak out like they're legendary for. But you know, that's fine by me because the audience was freaking out. This was just the biggest psychedelic freak out, drunk ass party I have ever been to. You know, everybody that was there that could drink was drunk. They were all trashed. Everybody was having a good time. Everybody was dancing. There were people who had brought silly string, and they were spraying silly string up on the band. And the band had, the Black Lips had like a strobe light, and they had this this revolving. It's something that a lot of bands in the '60s used to use. It was like a revolving disc that had the same properties as like a lava lamp, had a light shining through it, and so like the lava lamp-esque image was projected onto the wall and projected onto the band, and that was really cool and really trippy. And they had a fuckload of energy, like they just went nuts without really doing anything, extremely crazy. But it was a great show. I mean, I totally was just, what the fuck? Just constantly barraged. They did not let up. And they played my favorite song, Lock and Key. I was really happy about that. They played that. And, yeah, they were awesome. And their drummer is badass, dude. He is badass. He's one of the most energetic drummers I've ever seen live. And he was just, it was awesome. It was fantastic. If you don't know who the Black Lips are, they're a garage rock revivalist, but they have a lot of influence from like early mid '60s underground rock and roll, and the term flower punk has been applied to their music, and it's actually a really fitting title. Once you listen to a lot of their stuff, as far as I know, they're really the only band that phrase has been applied to. But it's a pretty fitting phrase, honestly. So yeah, it was a great show. I really liked it. I really enjoyed it, and I would definitely recommend going and seeing the Black Lips if you want to get your mind completely fucked over by a bunch of really loud, raunchy, old school rock and roll guitar music. I mean, it was great. It was great. I'm still sore. My ears are still ringing. And I am satisfied, sirs. I am satisfied. So, this is SirAllAboutMusic. Links are in the description box. I'll see you guys later.